Have you ever felt like you've prepared for every challenge in life, only to watch your plans fall apart in a single moment? Have you ever stood on the edge of your dreams, only to realize your strength is nothing in front of God's power? This is the story of a man who thought he could conquer a mountain, but what he truly conquered was his own heart. There was once a man named Idris, a professional mountain climber from a small village surrounded by the towering peaks of northern lands. From his youth, Idris was fearless. He had climbed every rocky slope and snow-covered hill near his home. People called him the man who touched the sky, because wherever others feared to go, he went with ease. He trained his body to endure pain, cold, hunger, and exhaustion. He learned every weather pattern, every climbing route, every safety precaution. In his heart, he thought, "I am prepared for anything. No challenge can break me." But Idris, for all his skills and preparation, had yet to learn one thing. No human effort, no matter how perfect, can control the will of Allah. One bright morning, Idris set out to climb the tallest peak he had ever faced, a mountain so high its tip was hidden in the clouds. The weather was calm, the skies were clear, and his gear was packed perfectly. He had calculated everything: the oxygen levels, the time of ascent, the safest route. As he took his first steps up the icy slopes, the village below looked like a distant memory. He smiled and whispered, "Today I will conquer this mountain. Today I will prove myself." But as the sun set and the air grew thin, something changed. Dark clouds rolled in from the horizon, faster than he had ever seen before. Winds began to howl like 1,000 wolves. Snow poured down like an avalanche from the sky. His weather predictions had failed him. His calculations couldn't stop what Allah had written. Within hours, Idris was trapped. He couldn't climb up. The ropes would snap in the wind. He couldn't climb down. The rocks below had turned to ice. His radio was dead, his hands were frozen, and the night grew darker, colder, and more silent than death itself. Idris, the man who thought he could conquer anything, fell to his knees in the snow. Tears froze on his cheeks as he whispered, "Ya Allah, I thought I was strong enough, but now I am nothing without you. Help me, for no one else can." The hours dragged by. Each breath hurt more than the last. Idris laid his forehead on the cold ice and surrendered his fate to Allah. He thought, "If this is where my story ends, then so be it. I am in your hands now." But deep inside, he felt a strange peace. Because sometimes when you stop fighting against life and trust the one who controls it, your heart finally rests. And then, when hope was almost gone, in the middle of the storm, a faint light appeared through the blizzard. It was not the sunrise. It was the headlamp of a rescue team, climbers from another group who had been forced to camp nearby due to the same storm. They found Idris barely conscious, clinging to life by a thread. They carried him down the mountain for hours, risking their own lives to save him. And when they reached the base of the mountain, when the storm cleared, when Idris opened his eyes for the first time, he didn't say, "I am lucky." He didn't say, "I was strong." He said, "Alhamdulillah, Allah saved me when no one else could." After that day, Idris still climbed mountains, but never with arrogance. He still prepared his gear and studied the weather, but never forgot to pray before every step. He told his story to young climbers and travelers, reminding them, "Prepare your body, train your mind, sharpen your skills. But know this: when you stand alone in the storm, it is not your strength that saves you. It is Allah's mercy. And sometimes Allah lets your plans fall apart just to remind you that His plan never fails." So, my dear brothers and sisters, the next time your life feels like you're trapped on a freezing mountain, when the storm is too strong and your strength feels too small, don't forget to fall on your knees and say, "Ya Allah, I trust you. Even when I don't understand the plan, I know the one who wrote it loves me more than I can ever imagine." because in every storm, there is a mercy. In every trial, there is a lesson. And in every broken plan, there is a path back to Allah.